What's up, NFC North Roundtable family? We are back here on Friday evening to talk about the juggernaut game that is about to take place. We have the San Francisco 49ers. They will be at home versus yours truly, representing the NFC North, Detroit Lions. As you can see, the third seed taking on the first seed. This is going to be a battle between Jared Goff and Brock Purdy. Listen, NFC, the winner will go to the Super Bowl. It comes down to this. How you feeling, Nick?
Man, I am very ecstatic for this. I know a couple days ago on the last show I said that at the end I'm not rooting for the Lions anymore because Dion said he wouldn't root for the Bears, but I'm rooting for the Lions, man. It's going to be too much fun. I want next week's show to be all about the Lions going to the Super Bowl, and two teams that, San Fran was expected to be in this spot, but, a lot of people were sleeping on Detroit, and from an NFC North perspective, I'm pumped for them because everyone played really hard against each other. Arguably the toughest division in sports. In the NFL. They're representing us in the NFC Championship still. I'm pumped for this upcoming weekend. And I saw that money line, and I'm absolutely taking it on the Lions because it's free money. All
right, we're going to get into the X's and O's in a moment, but how are you feeling, Bass?
Man, I wish we were doing the show right now with a Packers-Lions NFC Championship. That would just be amazing, right? I just think that would be unreal. But for the show's sake, I'm with Nick. I want the Lions to go to Super Bowl. I want something different. I'm sick of these same old teams here every single year. It's boring. There's times when the Super Bowl happens, I don't even watch it because I'm just I don't care, right? I just don't care. So I want the Lions to go forward. Do I want them to win the Super Bowl? Maybe not. Maybe not. But I want them to beat the 49ers for sure. So I'm a Lions fan this weekend.
One bar, how are you feeling?
Hey, I'm rooting for Dion. I'm not rooting for the Lions. And you know what? I'm sticking to my guns on this one. I mean, for the show's sake, I don't want to start talking just full draft, available free agents. So it would be great to next week be talking about the Lions going to the Super Bowl. But I don't expect you guys to be rooting for the Vikings if they have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. I sure the hell ain't rooting for any of you guys if you have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Nick, maybe you. But you know what? We'll see. It's going to be a great game. I think this is going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be tough to predict because each team definitely has a chance to win.
All right. We had some requests to restore balance. Let's do that.
I was going to say, what's he doing up there?
There we go.
Playing with my emotions. I was feeling good up there.
It was one loss. It was one loss. Come on.
One bar. Nick snitched you out on this one, man. Nick.
That's before he didn't see that before he made the nice comment about me. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Well, to the man of the hour, Dose of Dion representing the Detroit Lions. How are you feeling?
Man, I'm fired up, and I think Bass said it best. To be honest, Bass laid it out there. He's right. Like some of these past Super Bowls, the only reason I watch is for the halftime show, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait, who's performing this year? Because it's like you try to force yourself, but at some point, we're sick of watching Patrick Mahomes around. I know we can't impact that, but at some point, you're like, all right, let's get it. Let's shake this thing up a little bit. But this is our opportunity, man. This is like kind of your welcome into the NFL kind of deal, right? You took care of the Rams, you took care of the Bucks, but this is like one of those things where, it's one of those teams that everybody expects. Every time you start naming the top teams, everybody thinks Niners. This is how you enter yourself into the conversation, to do it at their house and kind of end the hype around it. I mean, my goodness, this is an amazing opportunity. And I don't want to say we have nothing to lose because we're built to be here. I think the Lions deserve to be here. This isn't oh man, we're here. So we might as well just throw everything we got. We don't have to throw trick plays at this team. I think we're better than this team. So I'm confident.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into the X's and O's in just a moment. But right before we do, just want you to know that this stream is being powered by BetUS. Receive a 125% bonus. The link is in the description of the video. All right. Also, don't forget to check out Roundtable Sports. Roundtable Sports is the company that are bringing divisions together, making sure that the rivals come on one platform to duke it out, go back and forth, and have a great time. Make sure that you check it out and make sure you subscribe to it and all of the roundtables. All right. Well, this matchup is going to take place no matter what. And there's a lot on the line. Both of these teams truly do deserve to be here. I want to start with Nick on this. You already said that you're rooting for the Lions, but do you think they're going to win, and why or why not?
Man, the tough Detroit. I mean, Deion Tats has it best. They got grit, and they're tough. They go out there, they play with their heart every single play. They're hard hitting, they're fast, they got a lot of energy. And the Niners, Bass, nothing against the Packers. I think it was a great game. Like, they kind of looked deflated at points against the Packers, especially at the end when when the Packers were leading, that field goal gave them some momentum. The Niners get down on themselves very, very easily. No matter what situation the Lions are in, they play till the game is over. They keep going hard. And honestly, that's what's going to be key in this game. If you can get under San Fran's skin, specifically Brock Purdy, you are going to win that game. Brock Purdy loses any sort of confidence. He's going to throw picks. He's going to make mistakes. I mean, also, low-key, nothing's confirmed on this, but like looking in, you never know. He could be mad about his contract situation too, and he'd be like, all right, they're not paying me to go to the Super Bowl, so I'm not going to have this confidence. Just saying, it could be a factor. But overall, the Lions just have more energy. They have more pride. They have more grit. I mean, that's why I think they can beat this San Fran team, because San Fran has all the pressure on them. They're supposed to win this game. I mean, look at the odds. But I don't know. Detroit's coming in there, and they're not going to come in lightly. I've never seen Detroit enter a game nervous except against the Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. But, I'm excited for this upcoming matchup.
There you have it. What is the score prediction you have again?
Ooh. Okay, I've been doing high all the time, so I'm going to keep that riding. I'm going to go the Lions 35, the Niners 32, and the Lions are going to win on a last-second field goal.
Man, thriller, huh? Then one bar. Tell us what your thoughts are on this game and how do you see it going down in your score prediction?
I mean, Dion, I'm glad you said that. Like, you're like, it's not like they're just there for the fun of it. Like, they do deserve to be there. They should be there. They're supposed to play the Niners. It's going to be a fantastic game. The big thing is, like, Debo, is he supposed to play? I mean, I don't think he practiced today. That is such a big deal when it comes to my thought, whether the Niners are going to win. Did the Niners shake off their rust last week against the Packers because they looked like crap? There's not going to be a monsoon this week. I mean, I think it's actually supposed to be pretty damn nice, so weather's not going to be a factor. Nick, the way you said it, like Purdy getting in his head, putting him on the ground early, they got the guy to do it. Hutchinson's going to be all over him. I expect Hutchinson to get 2 more sacks this week, and he's going to do it. Aaron Jones last week, 6 yards a carry, put up on 100 yards. This is a good matchup for the Lions. The Lions need to just run the damn ball 30-plus times. Run. Don't get fancy. Don't get crazy. And I think they could win. I mean, a big part of this is the Lions off Ben Johnson. How's he going to go after the 49ers linebackers? Because those guys are terrifying. Fred Warner is such a beast. I mean, he needs a game plan around those guys and make things happen. But if the Lions can get up early, I think they absolutely have a chance. If Purdy looks like Brock Purdy like he did last week, they're not going to win. And I actually do. I got the Lions winning this thing. I got it like 27-24. It's going to be close. I think the Niners are in for a little bit of a surprise. And if Debo's out, they're going to win by more than 1 score.
Wow. All right. Well, tell us what you think, Bass.
I agree with both of them. I think the Lions have all the momentum right now, and the 49ers don't. I know some people might go, oh, why not? They just won a game against the Packers. But like, I feel like they just didn't really carry much momentum through that game and throughout the game. I mean, in that game, yeah, it was raining, and it's not supposed to, like one bar said, I believe it's supposed to be clear on Sunday. But Purdy was nothing special. Like, that guy was throwing like half of his passes right into the dirt. There was multiple passes that should have been intercepted. Darnell Savage dropped an interception right away. I mean, there's so many instances that the Packers could have ran away with this game. And I think those are instances that the Lions do run away with the game. I think the Lions can create those turnovers, the ones that the Packers didn't. And I think they're going to be able to run the ball. One bar said, Aaron Jones over 100 yards. I think they can run both Gibbs and Montgomery all day long, and they'll be able to run down the field on this 49ers defense. And I think it's going to come down to also Jared Goff protecting the football, and the Lions have no turnovers this entire postseason. So that's a big factor there. They're protecting the ball well, whereas the Packers threw 2 interceptions. That's basically what lost them the game. San Fran, for me, right now, doesn't feel like a number 1 seed. I don't want them in the Super Bowl. I got the Lions 28-20. San Fran, every time they score under 21 points, they're 0-5. So I got them scoring 20 here. Lions holding under 21, and the Lions scoring 28.
Dion, take us away. How are the Lions going to win this game, and what's the score prediction?
Well, first off, Bass just laid out a good statistic there that I didn't know of. Secondly, I think we may have beat like a moon curse last week or something.
You did.
I think we did, man. So it's meant to be.
You have the moon.
That.
You have the moon now.
It don't even matter. And by the way, it will be raining. It will be raining interceptions for Purdy. Bass, can I just ask you this question? Because I heard what you just said, that you don't feel like San Fran is a number 1 seed. Are you saying that the Lions feel like the number 1 seed? Is that what I'm hearing?
As of right now, if you could switch seeds as they sit, yeah.
Okay, man, that stadium would be crazy. No, I mean, look, I'm honestly kind of shocked that everybody's taking the Lions, but at the same time, like for me personally, I am very confident going into this game, and I think you guys laid out a lot of good things. First off, what Bass just said, that Darnell Savage interception, I mean, dude threw it right at his chest. The dude it was like he looked someone off that like you couldn't look off based on where he was. He threw it directly at him. I was like, I don't know what he's looking at there. So for me, man, like defensively, it's going to be those spots, but at the same time, we have guys that will take it away. I'm confident. CD Deuce is going to get you an interception. He just does every game. He seems like he's on the field. Iffy, Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch. We just have dudes that will take the ball away. They may give up some yards, but they'll take it away. I love our matchups with our safeties against Kittle, especially if Debo's not playing. We know statistically if he's not playing, they are just a way worse team. And like One Bar laid out, like this, we're going to get pressure against them. This is an offensive line that's okay. I mean, it's okay. They got run blockers, but pass protection, it's not great outside of Trent Williams. And you're going to see a lot of Aiden Hutchinson on McKivitz over there at right tackle. So I love that matchup as well. And then I flip it around and I think to what Nick said about kind of like the grit that they play with. When I think about what the Lions kind of had laid out there, like, hey, there's going to be an extension that's going to be in talks after the playoffs end. But that was laid out there like early in the playoffs. And it's almost like that being laid out early is like, man, don't even worry about that. We're going to take care of you. Just go play football. And it feels like, man, Goff is just, I really do feel like he's playing at his best that we've seen him. I feel like he's improved over years, but this feels like his best. There is just a full confidence about him. There's no hesitation in any of his throws. He's just letting the thing go. And at the same time, he's making great decisions. He's throwing very accurate. Everything feels fast right now. It's like there's a complete, it's almost like for me, it gives me a sense of like when you have two coordinators, and I feel like two of the best in the league, especially in Ben Johnson, and he is solely locked in on just one team. This guy is just on top of game plans. I'll tell you what, that Zach Ertz signing was not just a signing. Like there's a reason they did that. And I think they feel like there's matchups they can exploit there. As good as those linebackers are on paper, I think you can run away from those guys. And I think they think Zach Ertz gives them more juice to that. And that's a real matchup piece. That's not just a depth piece because we're banged up. So I think they're seeking out matchups that they know they're going to be able to exploit. And I think this is going to be a great opportunity for the coordinators. As much as we talk about Kyle Shanahan and his play calling, and we've talked about these DCs over the years from San Francisco, these coordinators, who maybe don't get as much attention are about to be put on the big stage, and they're about to show that why they are both about to have head coaching jobs in the NFL. So I got the Lions winning this one 31-19 confidently.
31-19, man, 12-point separation. That's interesting. 12-point spread, Dion says. Let's take a look at BetUS, the proud sponsor of the NFC North Roundtable. Let's take a look at their spreads, what they believe is going to happen within this game. Again, ladies and gentlemen, the stream is being powered by BetUS. Receive a 125% bonus. Link in the description of the video. Here you have it. Detroit right now +7. Man, they have Detroit as the underdog. And Dion, you're saying y'all going to win by 12?
Yeah. I think here's the thing. If we win this game, I think we're gonna run away with it. I mean, maybe you could, believe that this is one of those things where I think like Nick said, or maybe it was One Bar that has like a last minute kind of drive for Goff. But I do think that this is one of those teams where it's just what we saw against Packers. Lions can play a lot of, I think, at their best, they could play a similar way to the Green Bay Packers did to make them feel uncomfortable. And to me, that feels like one of those things that could snowball in the second half. When you can run the ball and you can also take the football away, you're going to snowball on a team like this, in my opinion, because he's just not going to feel comfortable throwing the football. He'll have to push it, and that's when you get a late score, so you win by double digits.
Man, oh man, One Bar, what would you take in this one as far as the spread in the money line?
Oh, Lions +7's crazy. I'm all over that every time. I mean, it's crazy, just like last week. Baz, I know you're bringing up the Niners Packers one. That one was crazy. This one to me is almost crazier.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Nick?
Give me the spread. Give me the money line. Give me the over. I mean, all on the Lions. That's all I'm going to say. It's a lock. You heard it here first. That 125% bonus is going to kick real nice.
What about you, Bass? Which one would you take?
Yeah, obviously the +7. I just don't see what you saw last week against the Packers to make you go, yeah, -7 versus Detroit. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I guess Vegas just wants money on Detroit. I don't know what this is here, because I think it should be more closer to that Ravens-Chiefs line, if anything. I think that would be fair, just like that, for Detroit versus San Fran. Like, still San Fran favored, right? They're at home, they're the first seed. But giving them 7 points, yeah, I would take that easily.
Yeah, if you are a first-time signer, if you sign up for BetUS for the very first time, remember it is a 125% bonus up to $2,500, 24/7-hour customer service, 24-hour payouts as well, so you get your money, your winnings quickly. So get your bets in, and don't forget, they're still giving away 2 Super Bowl tickets. 2 days left. 2 days left to get your Super Bowl tickets for free by tagging a friend, BetUS on Twitter, okay? Make sure that you check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Take advantage of that opportunity. Don't let it pass you by, all right? There you have it. Here are the instructions right here. How to participate, minimum $25 bet. Share it on Twitter, known as X. Make sure you follow the instructions, all right? There you have it. I'm sorry, y'all. I hit the wrong button, but hey, here we go.
BetUS, America's favorite sports book, where you can bet on everything anytime. Sportsbook, casino, horse racing, live betting, and more. We have the best bonuses in the industry. That's right, get a 125% sign-up bonus. And to celebrate our 30-year anniversary, we are giving up to 30 risk-free bets, a truck, Super Bowl tickets, and more. Don't miss out. Play smart. Join now. BetUS, where the game begins.
I've literally never been to the Super Bowl, so since they're giving us that opportunity, I'm telling everyone, take advantage of it now. All right, guys, we're about to get out of here, but before we do, real quick, I know that this isn't in the division, but real quick, I want to get who you say is going to win and what your score prediction is really fast for the other side of the AFC Championship, where we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Baltimore Ravens. Nick, what is your score prediction? Who do you have winning?
42-10 Ravens. Lamar's going to save the day and make sure Taylor Swift doesn't go to the Super Bowl.
Please.
That's what we need.
Please.
10. One bar, yours?
Ravens. I got the Ravens 28-20. Laquan Treadwell is going to get himself Super Bowl ring, baby. Well deserved, Laquan.
Oh, gosh.
Bass.
Lamar, you're a last hope. You got to win this one, man. You got to. I got Baltimore 35-27. Please.
Wow. And Dion?
This is that Justin Tucker where he comes through from like 70 yards for some reason. 28-27 Baltimore.
28-27 Baltimore in the clutch. There you have it, 3rd seed on the road to Baltimore, 1st seed. Can Patrick Mahomes and company do it again on the road? Man, if he does, I would never doubt him again. Never doubt
Patrick
him.
don't even look like he want to be there, TD. Look at him.
He doesn't. He looks sad.
He's already sticking.
He knows Matt Nagy's his coordinator, man. He knows he's going to lose that game because of Nagy.
Oh, my gosh. Y'all hilarious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for tuning in to the NFC North Roundtable. This is your weekend preview for the AFC and NFC Championship. We will see you all next week. Until next time, we love you. Good luck to the Lions. Good luck. Hopefully you all can represent and we can be talking about a W next week. And if not, the couch is warm. Time will tell. We're out. We'll see you soon. Peace.